Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our journey. We have, I think, finished another area, so I think today we're doing a new area that has a new thing. Esteemed Artisan, I apologize for the preponderance of constraints I've laid upon your work. Many further rules are yet to come. This area is optional. You may proceed as soon as 4 windows are complete. I commend your diligence and persistence. Oops. I wonder if this is just going to be a, like a combination area. I bet this has to look like that. It's gonna have to look like that. It's gonna have to look like that. This is gonna have to look like that. That, like that, like that. We will colorize though. There we go. That works. Okay, restoration progress. I don't think I've gotten 4 windows, though, have I? It said something like you only need 4 windows to proceed or something. Is this the, like, proceed area? No, that is just a, like, difficulty 4 random puzzle. Okay. I was checking to see if there was, like, more lore that I was supposed to read or something like that. Okay, that is not yet there. Okay, let's... This one. Okay, all shapes must be... all regions must be this shape. It's a 3 by a 4, so we at least know that everything is going to include a 3 by 3. And we also know that this is going to push 3 in this direction. And therefore, it can't be this. So this one actually finishes like that. And now this wall needs a 3 by 3, so that's going to force this purple to look like that. This is going to have to look like this. This corner here, plus this corner, is going to force one that looks like this. We know that certainly these 3 go together, and also certainly these 3 go together, and therefore they don't join each other, and they instead look like that. And now these need to join those, so we get one of these like this. We now have a 3 by 3 here that looks like this that now needs to join that 3 by 3 over there. Got a 3 by 3 here, which needs to be separate from this 3 by 3 over here. And so we end up with that pattern. Make that yellow. Very good. Okay. I feel like we were well prepared for that one by the level 6 puzzle at the end of the previous area. All regions must be horrifying F pentominoes. Oh boy. Okay, so let's do all of these. Okay, so let's just look at the shape of an F pentomino and comment that this one must belong to this pentomino, because if it doesn't, it belongs to another one that has an L in it, which an F pentomino does have an L in it, but not the right L. So now, I think the thing we know is this cell is always also blue. However, if I try and make it this way, I have the problem that I isolate a cell, so let's not do that. Let's do it that way instead. Okay, so this expands there. If this isn't green, now it is limited to 3 cells, so it is green. Which makes that green. This now is forced to take those. So now this is yellow, and that's yellow. There we go. We can do a little bit of touching up, though. That can be red, and that can be orange, like that. Oh, this is just the window I'm working on, I see. I usually try and do these in ascending order of difficulty, but it looks like we're in a more difficult puzzle area. All shapes... Oh, it just must be this shape. What did I do to them? How on earth am I supposed to reason about this shape? Like, I feel like I want it to be that, but I don't think, it doesn't technically. I guess I can't do that, huh? Because that'll isolate something of the wrong size. Yeah, there aren't any, basically, if I divide these two, I force that pattern, and already it's broken because there's nothing of this yellow shape that could be piece of this. So anywhere I have two things together along a side like this, they must go together, is what we just proved. Now, if I now try to make this yellow go down like this, I now isolate... Well, I now make this shape over here that doesn't work. So actually, this has got to go the other way. And now it's just... Sorry, it's just that one, I think. Okay, and now this, if I look at it, it's now just to even get that shape, it has to look like that. This feels like I screwed up, doesn't it? Yeah, this is not that right shape. Oh, I see the problem. Okay, so I agree with my argument about this. And I think I even agree with my argument that this has to go like this. If this is out, I'm definitely now creating a problem where I'm going to have an impossible time fitting a thing in here. Because basically, if I look at anywhere I have two in a row like this, oh, maybe I was going to say something wrong. I think there's even another option. I don't think I'd contemplated that option, even. Oh, actually, maybe that's the tantamount to the same one. But basically, I can't not make this yellow. And then once I've made that yellow, I can't make this yellow. Because if I make this yellow, I now can't make this shape anymore. So I make that yellow instead. But I before assumed I knew what this looked like, which is I assumed it looked like that, but it could also look like that. and both are fine. But the same argument tells me I get all of these squares like this, I believe. And actually, the same argument now actually tells me I get this square. So that's actually going to force that, which is going to force that, which is going to force that. And now we're good. Okay. I see. All right. And now this shape, huh? Okay, again, I think I'm going to try and argue that these can't be separated, because if they are, then I'm going to have 3 in a row in purple like this, which is going to make this the spine, this part. But if this were the spine, that would need to go there. So always these two are together, and then the same argument says those two are together, and the same argument says those two are together. And this is a length 2 bit on the edge of the shape. So it has to be those two cells within the shape. I'm assuming people can actually see me pointing at the picture. I mean, I guess the picture has to be on screen or you can't do the puzzle. And now the question is, so which of these two, is it that one that goes in or that one? Which of these two is the spine? But it's certainly not this one, because then that isolates some cells over here. So I'm going to do that, and now that one's done. And similarly here, if I make that the spine, I've now isolated some cells over here. So I'll make that the spine. Here, again, I can't even fit a spine there, so I've got to do it that way. And there we go. Okay, so once we get sort of our head around how to think about these shapes, then I guess it is not so bad. Okay, how about this one? On larger puzzles, guessing can get you into big trouble. Only color shapes that you know for sure. I have, spoiler, been doing that. Okay. This one, I think the point is that in this 2x2, I've got to omit one square, and the one square I omit can't be any of these three, because if it's any of these three, then I've isolated it. And so instead, it's that one, which makes this look like that. This needs to connect either down or across, but the funny thing is, whichever way it connects, it has to also connect the other way. So it always ends up looking like that, is the relevant deduction. This goes like that. This then goes like that. I think this, we have exactly the same pattern again, where this, it always goes one way or the other, but actually whichever way it goes, it has to go the other way as well. So you end up with that, which then lets you fill in this shape. Okay, now we've got a 2x2 down here, and we get to repeat the argument that in the 2x2 down here, we have to omit a square, and it can't be that one, or that one, or we've isolated a square. And therefore, it looks like that. Here, we make the argument again about the whatever this shape is, it either grows that way or grows that way, and actually whichever one it grows, it also immediately grows the other one. That makes this purple go that way. Makes this green finish that way. Gives me another blue there. goes there. Goes there. Makes that look like that. Blue like that. Got to go one way or the other. Oh, I guess, sorry. The correct argument, I think, is to make this 2x2 argument. It's not omitting this one. It's not omitting that one. And that's just a question of which of these two we're omitting. Don't know. But we can make the same argument in this 2x2 that we're not omitting that one or that one. So those two are in, but then we've got a piece coming here that's then not red because it includes those two. So this one goes there, which then makes this one go there, which then makes that one go there. Let's see. We're going to spruce this up with some yellow. Put some more light blue in over there. A little bit more yellow down there. I think this one could be green, like a lighter green. And we'll make a like purple conversation piece in the middle, like the purple orange are sort of like the only ones of their kind, and what are they doing there, and what is their story? Alrighty, I don't think I just ended an episode. I might have, but I don't think so. I think that's a good place to call it for today for this exploration area. If I did just end an episode, then just edit it together, whatever. But we'll be back next time with more Artisans. So thank you all for watching. Bye for now.